Have you ever heard the saying that friendship breakups hurt more than romantic breakups? Boy, oh boy, did they not lie. Oh my god, there is nothing more heartbreaking than seeing your ex best friend being all bestie with another person. Hey, Chineke. That's in the pain. I'm not even gonna lie. How many of us have experienced this? I am. Please put in the comment section to indicate if you have ever experienced a friendship breakup. And honestly, it is a gut wrenching feeling. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mukilola, and on this channel, I film about faith, lifestyle, and relationships. If it's something that you will enjoy, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, you're absolutely going to love it here if I do say so myself. Okay. Outgrowing friendship, although is painful and very challenging, is a natural part of life. It doesn't mean that you or your ex-friend have done anything bad. It just lets you know that friendships are dynamic and ever changing. So in this video, I'm going to let you know why it's okay, or why outgrowing friendship is normal, or yeah, it's okay to outgrow friendships. Number one is values. So values are core part of our lives, and it's something that guides us or guides our day-to-day activities. And a lot of us, before we started to have our friends, we were not very serious with our destiny. We did not have a clear cut of where we were going. We did not have a goal for our lives. A lot of us started choosing friends when we were still in our we're still in the world. Now that we're not in Christ, we cannot bring, those values into our newfound life. And in a way, you just have to let go of those relationships. It means that your values no longer align, and that's one of some of the reasons why outgrowing friendships can happen, because you do not want to be in the core people in your life are people that should share the same values as you. So for example, now I'm I'm a friendship kind of person, and I love my friends. I'm very intentional about the people that are in my life that I call my friends. And if you see me and my friend, like if we have certain conversations, we might disagree, but there are certain things that we all agree on. For example, if you're choosing a friend where maybe you were not yet saved, or maybe you might have to lose the people that you were close to because you no longer relate. And a lot of times you forget that one of the things that foster friendship is shared goals, shared interests. We have things in common, and when we lose those things, we in a way there's a strain on the friendship, and that's where a lot of times the friendship breaks or we outgrow those relationships. So the next one is your priorities have changed. So for example, maybe you got married, you have a baby, you started a new work, life has gotten so busy for you, and the things that used to be important or that used to be at the forefront now has to take a back seat. And in a way, if you don't have people that are understanding, or people that are not going to help you or work with you through that new process, it might be difficult, and you guys might start to what's it called now, you might start to distance yourself. The third one is actually distance in terms of relocation and everything. I'm going to merge it with the second one. Actually, I should have started with that. So distance, you relocated, you guys no longer stay in the same town, you no longer stay in the same country. Yeah, I remember, let me even be vulnerable with you guys right now. So when I was going to leave and move to the US, one of the things that I was very scared of, and I kept telling my friend, like, oh my god, I don't know, I feel like we may no longer be friends. I feel like our relationship, it will affect our relationship. Like, I was telling my clothes, I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually really scared, because I don't know, now I'm going to be 8 hours, 7 hours behind you guys. How am I going to catch up with you guys? You guys have your life now. Now I'm starting to settle in a new country. As I'm talking about it, I'm even feeling emotional. Yeah, so those were my concerns, and it took a lot of reassurance from my friend, like, ah, I'm okay, no, don't worry, nothing will happen. We'll make you work, we'll put in the work. They even told my husband, ah, Mope, Tolu, tell Mope that everything is okay, we'll find a way around it. And so far, so good, guys. We are going in strong. Yeah, so that's the thing. A lot of time, distance coming, priorities have changed. I'm now married in a new town. I have, you know, what if I had a baby? How am I going to balance being a mom, being a new wife, recently relocated to a new town? It's a lot of things to juggle, and a lot of times we don't want to put in the work in our friendship. The work, we forget that friendship also requires a lot of intentionality, commitment, the same way our romantic relationships require. But a lot of times people are not willing to put in the work, and in that way it's going to cause a strain in your relationship, in your friendship. Do you understand? So those are the things that causes people to outgrow each other. You find out that, okay, seems as if now that I've moved, we no longer have anything in common. Now that I have a baby, I don't, I need to look for people that, maybe now look for mothers or something that would, relate to my present reality. Now forgetting that there are people that, even though they don't understand, but they can still be of help to you, because we are not willing to put in the work. Okay, so that's some of the reasons why people outgrow. It's important to label people in your lives so that you will not give yourself unnecessary heartbreak. But also, what I want to say is that you need to be graceful with people. You might be the one outgrowing, and your friends or your ex-friends might be the one outgrowing. You need to be graceful. That's not the time to start throwing bad bloods, or fighting each other. Call up, like, meet with the person or strike up a conversation to say, okay, babe, what's up? I noticed that we're no longer as close as we used to be. What happened? um and then just know that it's not because of any issue or any bad blood that the relationship is now, like, there's not a strain in the relationship. It's just that maybe you guys have outgrown each other, or certain maturity has happened, and all of those things. So it's important to put that there as well. Also, a lot of times people would outgrow relationships or friendship because maybe somebody has done something to hurt the person, and they are like, you know what, this is it. I can't do it anymore. Let us just go our separate ways. We are better off, being acquaintance as opposed to being friends. I'm not saying, a lot of people might argue that it's wrong, it's right, but I mean, it's not one size fits all when it comes to relationships. So yes, just know that you guys be graceful about it. And let me share a story with you. I can't remember, when I was in uni, there was someone I was very, very close to, and we were so tight at that time. Then all of a sudden, I just noticed that we're no longer close again. And till today, I always find myself thinking that, what happened? I don't know what happened. We just grew apart. It was not like we fought or anything. No. We just noticed that this year we were close, next year we were not close. And I'm like, what happened? We both tried to, put in work into the relationship to make it work, but it felt as if it wasn't working. Now we are just acquaintance. We talk, we celebrate each other, and all of those things, but we are not like that close as we used to be at that time in our life. And honestly, that is perfectly fine. Also, we need to understand that certain people come into our lives, or we go into certain people's lives in order to fulfill a particular thing, or a particular purpose. So when we identify that, okay, maybe I was put in this person's life to help this person through this challenge, or help this person, with this particular thing, and I have completed my job, that's fine. It will solve the issue of us fighting and all of those things, all these unnecessary things, that I think happens when friends outgrow each other, when there's a falling out in regards to friendship. So yes, also know that people come into your life for certain reasons, and you go into people's life for certain reasons. So that way you're able to be more graceful. When it happens, it feels as if, am I going to have a friend like you? Am I going to have the same connection with somebody else the way I had with you? But best believe it, you're going to have it, and even better. Okay. So yes, embrace the change and live your best life. Okay. Let me know your experience in the comment section, if you've ever experienced friendship hurt or friendship breakup or friend, or you've outgrown your friends, and how did you take it? What did you do? Just put it in the comment section. I would like to interact with you. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.